All right. Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 236. Now, last week, I said that I was going to close out October with a little bit of fist pumping to the thigh. Yeah, man. Dead Rockstar comes back, get some revenge. But yeah, Trick or Treat, 1986. Starring Mark Price, Tony Fields, Gene Simmons. Yep, that Gene Simmons. Ozzy Osbourne. Yep, that Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, this movie, man, this movie is an acid trip on some cocaine. Oh, man. It is a real crazy picture, Jack. Yeah, this kid, man, this kid tormented that school, bullied that school. But hey, he's a real rocker. Yeah, he's a huge Sammi Curr fan. You know, wrote this fan letter to Sammi Curr because Sammi Curr used to go to the school that he go to. Yeah, this kid was bullied at school. Sammi Curr used to be bullied at that school. So this kid, he feels what Sammy felt. Or Sammy feels, anyway. He feels what Sammy feels, He feels like he can relate to him. Every time Sammy speaks in his music, he speaks to the kid, you know. So yeah. But yeah, one day when the kid found out that Sammy Curr died in a hotel fire, oh boy, his world came crashing down, man. Yeah. Started tearing pictures off his wall and everything. Yeah, tear it down. Uh-huh. But one day he went to see his friend, this radio DJ named Nuke. Now this guy that plays this DJ, you won't even recognize him unless you're a real hardcore rocker fan. You wouldn't recognize him without his face paint, his black and white face paint. But yeah, oh, Gene Simmons, yeah, playing Nuke. Yeah, Nuke presents him this record. The last thing Sammi Curr ever recorded is on that record. He presents it to the kid. The kid do have a name, Eddie. He presents it to Eddie. So yeah, Eddie gets invited to this pool party. This real cute girl invites him to this pool party, but unfortunately, she don't get there on time. But Eddie does. Eddie shows up. He run into the bullies again. The bullies push him in the pool. Girl shows up. like a mermaid. She shows up, gets him out the pool, and yeah, that's when he vowed his revenge. He don't know how, he don't know when, but he's gonna get all of them back. So yeah, he listened to the record when he got home, but the record was skipping. The record was skipping. He played it backwards, and he started to hear something that he didn't think he would hear. Yeah, it was like a subliminal messages. You know, we all heard the story of you. If you play a record backwards, you know, you get some type of subliminal messages. You know, but yeah, in this case, in this movie, it's true. So yeah, you know, subliminal messages, and this kid thinks that Sammy is speaking to him from beyond the grave. So yeah, the plot of revenge start to unfold. But hey, things start to get a little bit more crazy as he keep listening to more and more of the record. It start to the plots of revenge start to get a little bit more out of control, a little bit more violent. So here's the thing: the boy Eddie, you know, he find a way to pretty much bring Sammy back to life, and you know, Sammy, yeah, he comes back to life, and he got this surge of energy, you know, half burnt face, and he got this surge of energy, you know, this electrical surge through radio waves. So when Sammy finds out that the boy is being bullied by you know, being bullied in the same school he used to go to, then yeah, he makes the he takes liberty in dealing with the bullies that is dealing with the boy, because he didn't have the opportunity to deal with the bullies that dealt with him back in his day. So yeah, he gonna make up for lost time, and he gonna take out these guys here. So yeah, things got yes, things started to get wild. Things started to get violent, and yeah, Sammi Curr, the badass rocker from beyond the grave, started off in people. But yeah, you know, the boy, yeah, you can't, the boy Eddie, you can't have this, man. You can't have this going on. So he had to find a way to get rid of his friend forever, rocker, his old rocker friend, his favorite rock star. That's it. That's where I'm looking for. Yeah, your friend forever. That's where you signed it on the fan letter, the last fan letter you ever written and read to. Yeah, your friend forever, Ragman. That was his name. That was his rocket name, Ragman. And apparently, that's the name of this movie in certain foreign markets too. But yeah, Ragman started to get rid of. He pretty much got rid of Sammi Curr, since Sammi Curr was brought back through radio. He took him away in radio. Yeah, he got rid of him. Yeah, after reaching the radio station in a futile attempt to stop the midnight broadcast of Sammy's demonic album. Eddie succeeds in luring Sammi in a cassette tape into a police car and launching the police car into a river, short circuiting the tape and destroying the malevolent rocker. Yeah, man. That's how it was, man. That's the way things go. I mean, oof. This movie though, it's a this movie though, it's just it's a it's a real good picture though. I remember seeing it a long time ago and fearing that. Yeah, watching it how everything unfold, watching this boy get humiliated, all assed out in the gym. The girls playing volleyball, they see him. One had to take a picture. So yeah, all those girls except one. Of course, you gotta have that one sympathetic girl. Yeah, all the girls except one. Yeah, she was backing him up. Yeah, she backed him up all throughout this movie. So yeah, I tell you, man, yeah, Gene Simmons, yeah, he shows up, and you got Ozzy Osbourne showing up in this movie. Ozzy Osbourne, like you have never seen him before, like you have never heard him before. Yeah, you know, yeah, he's a rock god, man. He's one of the kings of metal, and you see him in this movie, and he's fighting against the establishment, but yeah, he's fighting against the establishment. He ain't with the establishment. He's fighting against the establishment. Yeah, he's playing some type of televangelist. Yeah, yeah. Boy, real conservative, man. Yeah, hair all done up, you know, no makeup in the face, no black eyeliner, nothing, no crazy rock clothes, nothing. I mean, he got this, like I said, like he had never seen him before, like he had never heard him before, and yeah, it was yeah, it's just a trip just to see him in that one of those short cameo role. Yeah, Gene Simmons, like you never seen him before. But yeah, it's just great to see him. I mean, yeah, these days, you see him without the makeup all the time. But yeah, back in that time, that was very rare. I mean, especially when Kiss did that album when they had no makeup at all. They did that one album, and man, yeah, people were just freaking out over that. So yeah, man, yeah, this movie though, yeah, I had to do this movie on Halloween because it's pretty much a Halloween movie. I mean, hey, you and they were attempting to play the demonic record right there on Halloween night. Yeah, he gonna play it. Nuke was gonna play it on air right there Halloween night. That was the plan. But yeah, the plan was yeah, the plan was foiled. Yeah, thanks to Eddie. But hey, man, yeah, Sammy Curr comes back. He taking out everybody, you know, he coming back taking out everybody. So yeah, he just had to be stopped. He just had to be stopped. But yeah, this movie, man, definitely, definitely one of the uh it's underrated, that's for sure. It's definitely one of the most underrated pictures. I'm not too familiar with this movie, obviously, but it's definitely one of the most underrated pictures that you will ever have to come across. Yeah, Trick or Treat or Rackman or Death by 33 RPM, whatever title, wherever region you're living in, whatever title you know this movie from, we call it Trick or Treat, even though Death by RPM is much more better title for this movie. I mean, yeah, yeah, we call it Trick or Treat because it's a Halloween themed movie. But yeah, Death by RPM is a much more better title. I'd rather go with that than Ragman. Death by 33 RPM, much more better title. I better go with that. But hey, anyway, yeah, it's definitely one of the most underrated films. A lot of rockers out there, a lot of rock fans out there, they love it. This is for them. This movie, yeah, it's just it's not a perfect movie. It's a very entertaining movie. It's a very good movie. It's a great 4 out of 5. It's solid. It's a solid 4 out of 5. It's a real solid 4 out of 5. That's my review, Jack. That's my short, lackluster review, and I'm sticking to it. Now, next week, October is over with this review right here. Today is 31st. Happy Halloween to everybody. Now, October is over. Next week, going back to business as usual. We're going to hit you just like I done before. Going to hit you in the head hard with some real good action. Real good action. Yeah. Dead or alive, you're coming with me for one more time. Third time around, and one more time. So yeah, you keep it locked right here for that. Check out my other shit right here. Subscribe to me right here, and check out for the last time my Hauntober playlist right here. I point over here last week, but yeah, right here, my Hauntober playlist. Got some new theme songs. Got some new soundtrack songs there for you. So yeah, you see what those all about. See what's on it. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack, yeah, you cats have a very nice Halloween. Whatever, however you can celebrate it this year. Hopefully next year it'll be a whole lot different, but just the same as last. But yeah, this show is off.